Hi guys, Mr. Rubin here. This month we're working on side control and specifically a Kimura finish from our side control. So I'm going to go ahead and show that right now with my partner. Again, from side control, I always want to have one knee at the belt and then one knee at the armpits. When I have the side control, my legs are nice and wide. I hug my partner's head and I connect my other arm far and then connect with both my hands here. Now we're going to work off our partner framing from the bottom, which is a very common reaction. When he's framing, I need to hip switch. What is a hip switch? I switch my hips to where I face my partner and I have a belt-to-belt connection here, still connected to his hip. My legs, nice figure four position here with my legs. When he's pushing with his bottom arm, I need to frame with my forearm so that my top knee can go ahead and go for the staple. Remember, my knee connects to the ground and I'm just stapling with my shin. My far arm here connects to his outside arm and I hold it here. Now our next step is our windshield wiper. Very important when we do our windshield wiper that our legs move together to keep the staple the entire time. If I try to move one at a time, his arm's free momentarily, and then it'll be very tricky to try to get the other staple. So when I'm here, my windshield wiper moves together, and I keep the staple. Now to go for that Kimura finish, I need to bring one arm to the far side here so that I have this whole runway free for me to post my hand, and I need to lift his back off the mat until he's on his side. Some people will have a patch on their back, some people won't, but I want to imagine bringing my knee to the center of his back. So I step up and then I pinch right here to his back. We'll do it from a few different angles so you guys can see the Kimura setup, but your inside hand will always grab his wrist. I like to do thumb up, and then my outside hand grabs my own wrist, thumb up. I keep his elbow connection straight to my chest, and imagine bringing his hand down to your knee or down to the mat. In a slow manner, I turn, and then he should tap. And then we stop and start over. Again, starting in side control here, person on bottom with nice frames. I need to do my hip switch first. I hip switch to where I face my partner here. Frame my forearm against his forearm to where my top knee just barely slides in. And I have to just lean forward so that my knee can finish the staple. And I connect and I stop here. Next step, windshield wiper with both of my legs at the same time. Windshield wiper, and I still keep the staple. Move this hand to the opposite side here to where I have my hand free to post and lift his back off the mat to where I can expose his patch, his back area here. I step up with my knee and I pinch towards the back here. If we turn a little bit this way, now we have the Kimura option here. My inside hand is going to grab his wrist. My outside hand grabs my own wrist. Thumb up, keep his elbow to your chest, and then you bring your partner's hand slowly down towards the mat, and they should be tapping here. And then we stop and start over. So we're going to start in side control again. Same setup for our Kimura, but we're just going to do a bonus submission towards the end for our arm bar. So everything's the same setup, starting in nice side control. Hip switch, I frame against his arm, drop my knee for the shin staple here. Bring my arm to his outside arm here. I switch the hand, and so my hand is free here. So I windshield wiper, post my hand, lift his back off the mat. I step and I pinch my knee right here on his back and I switch to go for the Kimura. Now we're just going to rotate just a little bit so you guys can see the armbar option here. So let's say we have the Kimura. Maybe he's a little strong. He's holding tight here. We can't finish the Kimura. I'm going to switch back to the original configuration with my arms when I had started to move. So now my outside hand is going to grab his belt. So I hold the belt nice and tight. I hold his arm nice and tight. I need to step up that leg just a little bit more so that I can turn my body to where his knees are facing, to where his arm and where his face is facing. I step and I turn. When I turn, I can fall back and I still have my leg right against his back. My foot here right on top of his face, and the belt grip switches right to his hand, and then I can let go, double hand grip, pinch my knees, and then I slightly bridge to finish the armbar. All right, thank you guys. Hope you guys enjoyed the Kimura option and then the bonus armbar option. We hope to see you guys in training.